Hello guys, this is Fran's fresh start from Chiang Mai. It's been a few days since I last vlogged, and the reason is because my foot injury that kind of affected my overall condition. So I was feeling a bit down lately, and but today I decided to create a vlog, a topic that's been lurking in my head for quite a while. Okay, and it's a topic around finding love as an expat. As you all may know, I am in the early 50s, and I arrived here in Chiang Mai 3.5 months ago as solo. And for me, it's completely new experience being alone. I've always been in a relationship. I've been married twice in my 20s. And ever since then, I've always been involved in some sort of a relationship. And I can't remember when I was really alone, okay? Since I came here in Chiang Mai. So I can tell you a couple of, there are definitely pros and cons being solo here. Pros is that I have so much freedom now. I can do whatever I want, go out, go wherever I want, meet whoever I want, and I just have a lot of freedom, and I don't have that pressure of doing something for my partner and the obligation and all of that. So in that aspect, I think it's I enjoy being solo. But on the other hand, I have to admit there are times that I am lonely, and I wish I had someone in my bed, not every day sleeping alone, waking up alone, if you know what I mean. I miss that human touch, caring each other, just like, any loving couple has. And I can tell you that my experience here in Chiang Mai, there are definitely more available single women, expats, single women than men. And I believe the reason is because there are just a lot of, the men can always turn to the locals who are desperately looking for sponsor, because life here is very hard. And there's always abundance of bar girls. And especially if you have money, it's absolutely no problem to find a girl here. But for me, I'm looking for compatibility. I'm looking for a man that is compatible with me, and a man who is looking for a partnership rather than just a companion out of convenience. So I guess that's what makes it difficult for me to find the right person. How I've been dating since I'm here. I can tell you that I've used, I think the last couple of months or so, I discovered an app called Bumble. Okay, this is a popular app in Thailand apparently, and I just put up my profile, and I got pretty lucky, and I met several interesting guys. The only thing that I found it challenging here is that the men are not really looking for a long-term relationship. Even though in the profile they say they're looking for a long-term relationship, but realistically they're not. They're looking for some fun, enjoying the moment, that kind of thing, and maybe friendship, but that's in the best case scenario. Guys are not looking for anything serious here. So, especially the men that I've been through. So, the average span of whatever, you call it, is it a relationship? It's not even a relationship because it's so short. Whatever it is, For me, the longest was up to 1 month maybe, but nothing more than that. It can range anywhere from the moment you meet the guy and either you have a chemistry. If you don't have a chemistry, then it just ends right there. But if, let's say, there is a chemistry, there is some attraction, it can go for 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. That's the kind of an average that I've experienced. And yeah, so that's about it. That's my experience. Well, I'm just here in 3.5 months in Chiang Mai, so it's too short to really make exact assessment, but so far that's my impression. So I thought about ways, how single people can meet each other and possibly create a significant relationship. And one is getting involved in a community, and join expat groups. There are, a lot of cities in Thailand, not only in Chiang Mai, Bangkok, Pattaya, and all that. And just participate actively, in some meetups and some social clubs and things like that. I think that is one way to meet some people. And another way is through learning culture and languages. For me, I've been taking Thai language classes for the purpose of learning Thai language, but also to meet up, to meet. But my first level 1 class, there were just girls. There were just 3 women, so no chance of meeting over there. I started a couple of weeks ago, level 2, and there's this one guy, poor guy. They're all women. They're like, I don't even think he's interested in anything, in any type of relationship, but the women are like, kind of attacking him. So, the odds are very, very low for me to meet anyone in the language class. The other way that I've tried, which is the dating app actually, and as I said, I've tried. I'm not using Tinder, although I've used Tinder before. I don't know. It's not working for me. The Tinder here. The only app that I did try was the Bumble, and from there I met some interesting guys here. But compared to Bangkok, when I was in Bangkok for just a week, not even a week, like I was there for 4.5 days or 5 days or something. Wow, my Bumble app was on fire. So many men over there liked me. But in Chiang Mai, it's not as busy as Bangkok. So over down here in Chiang Mai, I didn't find too many men. But I did meet interesting people, interesting men through Bumble in Chiang Mai. Not too many, but several few, and the few ones that I did meet, I really like them. I think they're good people. Just that they're not looking for anything serious. So, obviously, it's not something that I'm really looking for, because at the end of the day, I do want to have I do want to engage in a committed relationship, a partnership that we can share adventures, discover, and enjoy life, and so I think you just have to be patient, about these things. And another way I believe could also possibility for single women or men to meet is through hobbies and activities. So whatever hobbies and activities you may have, if it's hiking or biking or whatever sports, I think is one way of meeting people as well. And of course, networking events as well. This can be also a reason to meet people. But I can just tell you that a lot of people talk about, it's almost impossible to meet anyone serious, here in Thailand. But I would like to believe that it can be possible, just have to be patient with open mind. And the way I look at this is that I just focus on myself, on my self-development. I talk about this also in Wayne's page a couple of months ago when Wayne asked me about my love life, and I answered that I'm hopeful, I would like to, but I'm not really focused on that. I'm really focused on being a better version of myself. I talk about that in Wayne's page, and I just want to reiterate that that is where I am right now. I am just focused on self-development and just checking out my bucket list, you know, that's what I'm doing right now. And while I'm busy focusing on self-love and self-development, I hope that someday a person will think, you know, I'll find that special someone that we are compatible and can love each other. Yeah, so that's the way I see it. It's definitely challenging here in Thailand, especially, you know, I'm not 20 years anymore, I'm not 30, I'm in my early 50s, and you know, I cannot compete with the young, beautiful ladies here. You know, the Thai ladies cannot compete. So the only thing that I can do is just be confident about myself and continue self-development and just enjoying my life with or without the opposite sex. Then who knows, maybe life can bring surprises, right? So this is my take on when it comes to finding love in Thailand. I am interested to know your comment and share your experience about how you can find love in Thailand. Until next time, have a good one. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.